Alright, me and my trusty steed here are bored as hell, so we're gonna revisit an old build because I apparently messed something up and forgot something that I should not have forgotten. So, we are revisiting a Titan build that I made with the MK44 standicides with Void. Now, the thing that I forgot is that there's this nice little mod called Abyssal Charge. For some reason, my brain thought that this was a mod that you had to randomly find, so I responded to a comment saying, wow, I am so unlucky, I don't have it, when this is, I can just acquire it at any point, so I'm an idiot. So I'm just going to be revisiting this build and changing it up a bit because I'm bored as hell. So basically with this build, we are going to be using the MK44 standicides. Now we are using these for one main reason, and that is because one of its unique passives. Hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy. So our shorter charge from our Void will grant us half of our melee energy back. Now paired that alongside with heavy-handed, a mod for arc armor pieces makes it so that we get half of our melee back whenever we kill an enemy with our melee ability while charged with light. So 2 and 2 together, this plus this, the 2 together, we get one full damn ability. As long as we're charged with light, we will get our melee back fully each and every time we kill an enemy with our melee ability. So basically, it's like the Insurmountable Skullfort on arc, but instead we are using it for Void. I'm sorry, Solar, but we don't have something so preciously valuable as we do for Sentinel or Striker. Now, we are going to be using bottom tree for Sentinel, and it honestly has no significance whatsoever besides this nice little perk called Shield Bash, and this is all we're going to be paying attention to. Of course, we have Superior Arsenal, which helps us get our grenade back faster, but not the focus of this build. Now, with our nice little melee combination of abilities with our mod, we are going to be using dual shotguns. Now, we are using dual shotguns not because it is necessarily good, but because it is fun. I want to feel like a random cowboy just ready to light things up, just running around beating crap. While dual wielding my shotgun, switching back and forth between the two, and then having our nice little rocket in the back lines. And that is pretty much what we're going to be using for our weapons. We are just going to be shotgunning everything if we're not going to be meleeing, and we have a rocket launcher for boss DPS alongside our shotguns. Now, another reason why we're using our shotguns is because we get Charge of Light stacks from these, but I will go over that in just a little bit, and our rocket launcher will be consuming the Charge of Light stacks alongside our melee ability, which leads us into armor mods. Also, for stats can be whatever you want. You don't need strength particularly because you're going to be getting it back instantly anyway from our MK44 standicides as well as our heavy-handed mod. You don't really need strength at all, so you can run whatever you possibly want. I'm speccing in recovery just to make sure I'm safe. Another good thing would be resilience, which I don't really have much of, but up to you. Now for mods, main thing that I already went over is heavy-handed. While charged with light, regain half of your melee energy when you use a charged melee ability. So easy half of our melee back as soon as we kill an enemy while charged with light, and we are also using quick charge to get us charged with light. Whenever we get rapid kills with our shotguns, we are going to become charged with light. Now we need 2 shotgun kills to actually become charged with light, and using our double shotguns, that will be no problem at all. And to top the cake with the cherry on top, we are using Argent Ordnance. Now what this does, basically, buffs our rocket launcher up tremendously. While charged with light, raiding or firing a rocket launcher grants it increased damage and reload speed. Damaging a combatant with a rocket consumes 1 stack of charged with light. So we're going to be using this rocket launcher that you forgot was even in the game and doing massive damage while shooting it into the sky and then automatically switching to our shotguns to finish them off. We're going to be having a lot of fun with our Deathbringer here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And don't forget about Abyssal Charge. Do not forget about Abyssal Charge. This is how we're mainly becoming charged with light most of the time. Since we're just going to be punching things left and right, we don't want to have to use our shotguns too often to become charged with light. It's there if we need it, but it shouldn't be our main source. But yeah, Abyssal Charge will get us a Charge of Light stacks, and while we're getting our Charge of Light stacks, we are also going to be getting our melee kills for a constant cycle and rotation. And that is the build. Pretty short one, but it's basically just another version of the build that I already came out with. The main reason why I wanted to come out with this is because I felt like a complete doofus for not seeing or knowing that Abyssal Charge was even there. And the second reason is because I'm bored and I have a ton of fun with this build. So me and my little sparrow down there, we having fun with this build. And yeah, that's gonna be the build. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful in any way, please consider commenting and liking down below, and subscribe if you're feeling generous, but up to you. And I will see you in the next one. Peace!